And here we are at the Three Gorges Dam, Hubei, China. What's that, Shelly? What's that? It's collapsing? Oh my God. Dams have always been the strategic card for the Chinese government. However, they are collapsing before they have a chance to play them. China has about 94,000 dying dams, so the crisis isn't about a single dam. However, when the problems involve the world's biggest hydroelectric plant, there's every reason for China to worry about it. Not only China, but also the entire world is waiting with bated breath regarding how the country will tackle this issue of a mammoth stature. The difference between other dams in China and the Three Gorges is most other dams were built during the Mao Zedong era, while the Three Gorges Dam is recently built, so it seems believable that the Mao-era dams must be decaying and on the verge of collapsing. However, what is surprising is that a dam that cost a whopping 31 billion American dollars and became operational very recently could collapse. Even if this is a mere likelihood, why is it even being considered? Let's find out and see. A very warm welcome to the channel. My name is James and the title quite interesting today. Looking like this, experts warn Three Gorges Dam is in danger of collapse. And here are the reasons why. I do have some comments at the end of this by you, the viewer, you, the subscriber, and stick around for that. But let's go into the positive things of the dam at the moment. And we're going to go straight into this. It produces 22.5 gigawatts of electricity. The spillway is 483 meters long, and it can produce 111.8 billion kilowatts per hour. It has reduced the output of coal by 31.7 million tons, 6.7 million tons of carbon dioxide reduced, 20,600 tons of sulfur dioxide less in the atmosphere, and it is protected, and I didn't actually know this, by a 1.5 mile long barrier. So why on earth is the Three Gorges Dam in danger of collapse if it's all a positive thing? Some of the things we have covered before, and this is one of them: the poor workmanship on the construction of the dam. It was built too quickly and cracks were even appearing when it was being built. Another one is the algae, which we haven't actually covered before. The algae forming from the dirty water because the water is not treated before it gets to the Three Gorges Dam. It's just left like a garbage site, and the amount of industrial waste going there turns into these pictures here: algae and trash. There should be treatment plants along the Three Gorges Dam, so the algae is not going to avoid the shoddily built Three Gorges Dam. Quote, algae blooms have become a lot more common lately due to the stagnation around the reservoir. Treatment plants should have been built over the dam to address water quality issues, but there is none so far. Perhaps due to lack of funds or other unknown issues, the dam is in dire need of water treatment plants. That message comes from a guy who actually works at the Ministry of Water Resources, the website, the government department that deals with water, where we get the levels every single day. So there are some people who are caring. Granted, article is a couple of years old. Don't know if the guy is still there, but stating a fact like that, costing more money, is not going to be very popular with Xi Jinping and his cronies. Another fact that I didn't know about, we talked about the resettlement upstream of the dam, but downstream of the dam, 38 million people. 38 million people. That's like triple or half the size of Thailand, half the size of the UK, for example, have been moved, have been relocated downstream of the dam because of the fear of floods. 2020 was a bad year for the Three Gorges and Yangtze, and unprecedented, there we go, the word again, unprecedented floods. And what they're saying is, in this article, one flood the Three Gorges can cope. But with the unpredictable rain in China in general, if there's another one, third one, fourth one in 1 year, can the Three Gorges at 175 meters safety level be able to cope with it? The solution, some people are actually saying, and this is what we have covered before, the destruction of the Mao-era dams, but China's not doing that. They are actually going to renovate. And another thing we covered is the domino effect. So if there is going to be something that's going to hit the Three Gorges Dam, it's possibly going to be a tidal bore. That tidal bore is going to hit at 100 meters high on the Three Gorges, etc., etc. Again, all the stuff we covered. But this is from experts, people who know about water, hydrologists, Aquaman, for example. A lot of the electricity that is produced by the Three Gorges at the moment, if you do it by the book and do it by maths, around about 20%, is going to the eastern seaboard like Shanghai and Guangdong. Not much in central China. The other dams seem to be doing that above Chongqing, towards the west of China. But if it did flood, it's just going to be not catastrophic to millions of people. The toll is unbearable to think about. And it is China's Achilles heel. But here's a picture of what it may possibly look like in places like Wuhan, for example, which is only 11 meters higher than the Yangtze River. 11 meters, that's like 1,100 centimeters. It sounds quite a lot. Divide it by 2.6, you got it in inches. It's crazy. It really is crazy. So why is there any controversy with this? Because the list goes on, and this is why I do need to, and I repeat, need to report this, because it's going to affect everyone one day, that this will collapse. When? God only knows. But when it does, hopefully with being very selfish, in not my lifetime. Okay, moving away from that article and into some of the comments that I've had. I have a couple of questions. I don't know, I can't remember who this is from. How on earth the maintenance of the Three Gorges Dam is going to remove the muck and debris from the turbines? It seems that it's near enough an impossible task. It's a really good question with that one, and it's possibly going to get to the state where they're just going to rip out the turbines, if they haven't done so already, and putting in new ones, ripping out all the filters, cleaning as best as they can, putting in new ones. Because management, it's all shiny and new when it first starts, but when it's after a couple of years, it's so common in China. It's state-owned mentality, minimum work, maximum pay, and just don't care. So, state, just buy another one. Another question, my next question, do you know if China is going to continue with its plans for the proposed mega dam in Tibet? It's just absurd and will destroy the surrounding ecosystem. Bloody ridiculous. At the moment, according to news on the internet, the answer is yes, 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 and yes, it is ridiculous. But China people, they don't really care about the environment, even though they say by 2060 it's going to be carbon free. It's something that I don't really believe. I think it's going to be secret kind of coal mines, and the pollution will still be there. But I think they are turning to hydropower, and they just don't care about environment because people don't know about it, or possibly it's too far out of reach. It is going to be an absolute mammoth task though. The Three Gorges Dam can't even maintain, the Chinese can't even maintain the Three Gorges Dam. How in the hell do you expect to deal with a proposed colossus thing of this nature? If these questions have been previously answered, my apologies. About this new dam, I have seen the proposal plans. Again, if you go into Google and type in Tibet Dam, you can see some pictures of this. I think they're doing it on a bend somewhere, and it's going to destroy a lot of the Tibetan plateau, but there's not many people who live there, which you can say is sort of a good thing. And once it's built, it will be hailed as a masterpiece, but it won't talk about the environment. And if it is built, maybe in another 20, maybe 30 years, and hopefully, I doubt it, but hopefully they've learnt their lesson from the Three Gorges, and really they should stop building these mega dams. It's just to show off, again, which we covered before. Smaller dams are perfect, easily to maintain, better for the environment, and even produce more electricity because they're smaller and they are easy to maintain. So what there should be along the Three Gorges be 12 small dams, just smaller ones. Cheaper, more efficient, easy to maintain. But that's common sense, and the CCP, well, when have they had common sense? Never. And of course, this one also mentioned the Chinese will bribe local officials to get the loan for agreement signed. Yep, that's pretty common, not just in China, but you could say a lot of places in Asia. It's more open in Asia, but the thing is, this happens everywhere around the world. In some cases, like the UK, for example, it would be a lot quieter. It wouldn't be, and it would be a leak a little bit later when we all find out, when it's all too late. I would also like to say hello to the person, I've forgotten now who actually sent it. I think it's Barbara, who sent me an email relating to her late father, who was a lawyer related to when dams were built in the United States, and how he went around informing people of their rights, etc., etc. Thank you so much for that. It was a really interesting read. And if you do want to send an email, the link is in the description below. I think I rabbited on long enough. Be well to each other, be good. It is Tuesday, the 25th of January, 2022. Yes, I'm getting the year right now. I will see you later. Whatever you do, be well. Bye-bye.